Hi Reddit Recapped here. Today we are going to tell you a collection of stories titled, Therapists of Reddit. Have you ever been genuinely scared of a patient and why? Enjoy our community's stories, as always stay safe and take care. Person on the other side. Went to my university's psych hospital due to suicidal ideation. Was 18 at the time. I was logged in with the under 22 group, and there's this fireman in his 20s who I'd learned through the grapevine, other nosy as patients, was bipolar. No biggie, we all got something wrong in there, right? He was very quiet, decently attractive, and kept to himself even in group sessions. He would always give me this penetrative, unblinking stare all day long. I'm very shy and hadn't spoken 2 words to the guy. Maybe smiled in passing if I made eye contact, which I avoided due to the staring. In the main room, like a living room I guess for a psych ward, we'd all be hanging out and he'd sit across from me with a sketchbook. Honestly, I just thought he was passing time. Once you're committed you can't leave unless the doctor says so. Anyways, my mom came to the hospital to visit me and she noticed the guy staring at me. She walks behind him while he's with his sketchbook and her entire body froze. Like completely locked up, as if you're watching a video and press pause. He had drawn a very detailed picture of me, hanging from the ceiling in the psych ward. She calmly tells the nurse, and the guy is removed from the room. Never saw him again. A couple of days later I overheard some nurses saying that the guy had filled the entire sketchbook with different drawings of me, dead, in different scenarios. Honestly, it was the scariest thing I've ever been through. I've had a similar situation. Back in high school, alternative school, we were all given journals to write or whatever we pleased. It was some sort of program they were trying out with the school therapist, and one day a friend of mine had left his behind apparently and partially read by one of the popular girls before being turned in to the principal. After not seeing my friend at school for a couple days I was called into the principal's office. Apparently my friend had been writing about some horrendous things involving me and other select girls at the school, aggressive being held captive, etc. I wasn't told what exactly was written besides hints at that subject and told to never be alone with him by the principal. Used to be a therapist at a behavioral health hospital. I had some patients who genuinely scared me in theory, but nothing ever happened with them. I was significantly attacked twice at work. Both patients were young women. Neither of them scared me beforehand. Both were incredibly quiet, withdrawn, and unassuming. One strangled me with my keys. My lanyard was a breakaway for that very reason, but she had tried to steal them several times that shift in attempt to escape the building and run into traffic, so I stupidly knotted off the breakaway portion. We carried panic buttons on the lanyards, and I was able to press it while being strangled with it. The other attack occurred when I was fairly new and on a low security unit, in view of other staff. I was walking away from the patient and she grabbed me by my hair, pulled me to the ground, and dragged me for several feet down the hallway where she began kicking me in the chest and stomach. She was sent to a higher security unit as a result. I guess I was afraid of her after that, but she wasn't there long. There was law enforcement intervention after she assaulted a pregnant nurse, pulled her to the ground as well, and stomped on her stomach. The only one I have felt a little scared of was one who threatened to kill me. I knew she meant it. She had already assaulted a number of other staff. She got sent to a higher security ward, and I heard she had broken the staff's fingers the first day she was there. She held staff and other patients hostage in one of our rooms, threatening them, but circling the table as if playing with them first. I see violence and aggression regularly, and it doesn't faze me, but she did. I would purposely avoid eye contact and look straight ahead, avoiding her, and pretend I wasn't intimidated, as that's what she wanted. This marks the end of the collection of stories titled Therapists of Reddit. Have you ever been genuinely scared of a patient and why? I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to see more videos like this. Turn on your notifications and leave a comment to help the channel grow.